Let's see. I think it's starting. All right. I think I'm live. I've got like a million things going on in the background. So please, as soon as you see that I'm live and can hear me, let me know in the chat. Excited to be here. Hey, everybody. Oh, it's so great to see everyone here in chat. I was thinking no one would show up. So thank you. If you can hear me or see me, please let me know in the chat because I genuinely don't know if it's working. Once I have a confirmation, we'll get started. Hope you guys can see. I'm live. Okay, good. And you can hear me too, hopefully. That's great. Okay, well, enough staring at the screen or at the chat. Hey, everybody, thanks so much for joining me. This is going to be kind of a short thing, but I thought I'd have a little bit of fun and just chat a little bit about the future of my channel, talk about some of the things that I'm excited about for 2021. And then also, I'm really excited to do a little spinning wheel thing, and I hope I get it to work. I don't think I was able to figure out how to get the raffle thing working, so we'll just have to I'll have to randomly pick people for the prizes that I'm going to be giving away a little bit later. So I hope that that's okay. But anyway, okay, so this is the way this is going to work. So I've got the wheel of 7 spokes, 7 ajas here, and each of these is a different thing that I'm just going to spin, and then once I spin this, I will do whatever the thing is. So for example, if it is on collabs, then I'll talk about some of the collaboration projects that I have planned for 2021. If it's projects, then these are just personal channel projects that I'm planning on. If it's chat Q&A, then I'll answer a question in chat. So please post your questions in chat. By the way, if anybody knows how to enable Streamlabs prizes, like the mod in chat, please let me know, because if I can get that working, yeah, see, I typed /mod Streamlabs, that didn't seem to work. There's a way to enable it in chat, and then once you do that, you guys can type raffle and make it work. The problem is I don't know how to enable it, so sorry about that. So anyway, respin, red aja, they make you respin. Accepted test. So months and months back, there were 2 book tags that happened on bankrupt, yeah. Months and months back, there were 2 book tags that different WattTubers were sharing amongst each other, and I was tagged by a few people. I have it written down here exactly who tagged me. Geeky Area. So anyway, respin, red aja, they make you respin. Accepted test. So well, that's weird. Months and months back, there were 2 book tags that happened. I'm hearing some feedback. Let me figure out what's going on here. Months back, there were 2 book tags that different WattTubers were sharing amongst each other, and I was tagged by. Sorry, everybody. Give me 1 second. I can hear myself in a tab somewhere, but I don't know where. So I'm trying to turn off my live stream. I'm hearing some feedback. Let me figure out what's going on here. Thought I had myself muted, but I don't. Okay, well, hopefully I'll be able to figure out what that's all about. Sorry, everybody. Give me 1 second. I can hear myself. Here it is. I found it. This is what happens when you don't stream all the time, like the Dusty Will. Oh boy. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm back. I was hearing myself, and it was really annoying me. I could hear like an echo of myself because I had the stream open in another window and didn't realize it. Okay, where were we? So the way back is a book tag. The accepted test is a book tag. I'm trying to find my millions of tabs that I have open where I listed who tagged me in all of these. Here we go. So for the accepted test, I was tagged by Call Me Nakomi and Geeky Airy. So I'm finally going to answer some of those questions. And then for the way back book tag, which is this one right here, I'm going to answer questions. And I was tagged by Ultimate Book Maniacs and the Bard of the Red Hand, who used to be Vance the Gleeman. So yeah, really, I need Taylor. Seriously, Rob, thank you guys for being patient with me. 5,000 subscribers, but live streaming makes me so nervous and sweaty. Anyway, okay, here we are. So, and then upcoming, this is kind of a repeat, but it's some of the things I have in the works that I'm very excited about. You know what I realized? I don't see giveaway on here, which is unfortunate because, okay, well, we're going to make upcoming the giveaway thing because I screwed that up. That should be giveaway. So whenever we hit the blue aja, which is, let's face it, the best aja, then we'll do a giveaway. So, okay, let's do this. You guys ready? Spin the wheel. Accepted test. All right. The first accepted test question is, drum roll, how did you first hear about the Wheel of Time and what made you read the series? Oh, well, I think I've already answered this on my channel, actually. But very quickly, there was a guy in my neighborhood who I actually went to church with, and he handed me The Eye of the World, and he said, read this. You seem to like to read. And I was like, yeah, I do like to read. And the cover really turned me off. But eventually I started reading it, and eventually I just fell in love. And from there, I couldn't stop. The second Rand's and Tam's farm got attacked by the Trollocs, I was hooked. Okay, let's spin again. I promise I'll get better at this as time goes. Respin. Oh boy. All right, respin. Respin again. That darn red Aja. Ooh, that was almost a giveaway. We were close. Collabs. Okay. I have so many collab projects in the works. I'm so excited about so many different things. But one that I probably already talked about before is my next big battle breakdown with Nameless. That's going to be the Battle of Foam. We're also doing a big secret collab project that I can't talk about just yet, but I'm very excited about it, and it should be released before the show. So if that tells you anything, I don't know if that helps much, but hey Dana, welcome. Malkier Talks. Hey guys. Hey Ivan. All right, let's spin this wheel again. So remember, upcoming is actually giveaways because it should say giveaways, but I messed that up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I think that's on accepted test. Yes, it is. It says down here weirdly. Okay, let's answer another accepted test question. Oh, by the way, this may have spoilers. So if you're new to the series or something, spoilers. I'm going to be spoiling things all the way till the end of the book. So this next question is, if the Black Tower had Ajas, what might some of them be? I probably should have thought through these questions ahead of time. What do you guys think in chat? If the Black Tower had Ajas, what would some of them be? I've been listening a lot to the Will Weaves podcast, and they make a really good point that why doesn't the White Tower have an Aja that's dedicated to recruiting new channelers? I mean, I guess some of the sisters, like Blue Sisters, when they're out and about, they kind of find people who can channel randomly, but there isn't like an Aja dedicated to recruiting. And I feel like with the Black Tower, there absolutely would be an Aja dedicated to that. And we'll call them the Orange Aja just so they can be a little bit different from the White Tower. I'm sure we can think of a lot more, but if you guys think of any, let me know. Yeah, don't forget to like the video too. And you know what? I think I have Super Chat enabled. I don't really know. I don't know how any of this works. But if you want to do a Super Chat, you're more than welcome to. Okay. Spin wheel. Am I doing okay? All right. Question from chat. Has anyone in chat asked a question? I'm just going to sit here and wait till I see a question from chat. I got to have some like background music. Oh, hey, Tree. Welcome. Dallin, Rajesh, hey. It's good to see all these people whose names I recognize from comments and Twitter. All right, I'm just waiting. You guys got to ask me a question in chat. And if you don't ask me a question, then I can't answer it. Black Tower would have Ajas based on what they're best at doing because men. What do you do? Yeah, well, I'm bad at everything. What is your Watt Idol song? Ooh, that's a good question. My Watt Idol song? Okay, this is kind of embarrassing. I'm so excited for the Watt song parody challenge that's coming up, but the truth is I can't sing and I'm scared to sing in front of people. So I thought it would be funny to do like an a cappella version of the different, just me doing an a cappella version of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, but changing it to like Who in the Watt World Killed Asmodean or something like that. And I thought it was a really funny idea, and I got all excited about it while I was in the shower one morning. I was like, I'm going to do this. This is going to be so funny. And then when I sat down to actually try to do it, I was like, nah, I'd rather just work on my channel. This is too embarrassing. And I totally scrapped the idea. So that was my idea. As far as my favorite song that's been submitted so far, well, that's top secret. I can't reveal that, but join the Dusty Wheel on March 3rd, and you'll find out. Okay, let's spin the wheel again. I see some questions coming in. That's good. So, oh, thank you, Nablus. I really appreciate that. And, we gingers need additional help because of our lack of soul. So I really appreciate that. Nablus, thank you. Nablus has been awesome to work with. He's also given me some really great advice behind the scenes. And he also gives me all the money that he gets through his channel, which is just really great. He agreed to that, and you can't take that back. Lauren, what has been your favorite video to work on to this point? By the way, if you give me a super chat, I'll answer immediately. I'm not going to wait. You know, I'm mostly proud of my one power video. I had a lot of fun making that. I also took 3 or 4 months to make it, which was just way too long. And so, A, it's one of my favorites because I spent a lot of time doing some really cool custom animation. But B, I don't love the idea of spending that much time on my channel because then I'll never have any content to come out. And I'm always trying to kind of balance between content and quality. And so I've kind of toned down the quality a bit so that I can do a little bit more regularly. By the way, exciting milestone. I've had 6 or maybe 7 videos out in the last 7 weeks, which is really exciting for me. Some of them are, you know, it's like the Watt Song Parody Challenge repost. This one, I'm counting this one, but still, I'm very excited about that. I don't anticipate that I'll be, you know, creating videos every week all the time. And actually things will probably slow down a bit as I got through my backlog. I had a lot of downtime during Christmas break and I had spent a lot of time catching up. But anyway, I really had fun making that one power video. Okay, let's spin that wheel. Still no giveaway. I haven't even told you guys what the giveaways are. Collabs. Okay, so another collab coming up. I've got a huge list here, so I should probably be a little more prepared. I can't think. When I'm on live stream, I can't think. I have to write everything down. Let's see. Oh, yeah, of course. Speaking of Corey, you know, I'm doing this really cool actor highlight video series with John from Watt Up and Corey. Corey Lansdale has made some amazing artwork, custom artwork of some of the actors as their characters in the show. If you haven't seen those, you absolutely need to go and follow Corey on Twitter or on Instagram. I believe it's called Third Age Art. I hope I'm getting that right, Corey. But yeah, he's done some custom artwork. We're collecting clips of the actors in different roles. And then John is building these videos where we're going to be doing actor highlights, which I'm super excited about. Oh, hey, thanks, the Dusty Will. Matt, you're great. Who should Nablus dress up as when he hits 50K subscribers, and why is it Grandel? Okay, yes, it has to be Grandel, but wearing the same amount of clothing that she wears, which is basically next to nothing. So Nablus, that's what it's got to be. Yeah, so anyway, very excited about this collab with John and Corey. We're still kind of in early stages. John's still working on writing some of the scripts and gathering some of the clips, but Corey's already done most of the artwork, and it's absolutely incredible. I can't wait to put all of that together. So very excited about that. Okay, let's spin this wheel again. I feel like I'm talking a lot, but I'm the only person talking in here. Chat Q&A. Okay, let's see. I saw a question earlier up from... MK Janess, how are you so good? Well, that's nice. I hope that was geared towards me and not someone else in chat. That's nice of you. How awesome is the Weekly Wheel News, Rob? Oh, so awesome. I love it. The best truthful news about the Wheel of Time on the internet. Okay, spin wheel. Still no giveaway. Remember, Blue Aja is giveaway. Projects. Okay, so project means upcoming projects. So what do I have in the works? Well, you guys already know about my Wheel of Timelines series, which I'm very excited about. That's been a lot of fun. The research on those is just taking me forever. So I'm still currently writing the script on Wheel of Timelines number 3, all about the collapse of the Age of Legends and the War of the Shadow. And that's coming along really nicely. And this is also kind of a collab. I've asked Rebecca from Reading the Pattern to help me record the voiceover. Just like Malkier Talks helped me on the previous one, she's going to be doing the voiceover script or recording of my script, which I'm very excited about. So that's something to look forward to. But I also have about 8 or 9 other Wheel of Timelines planned. It's just taking me a long time to write through them. So it's just taking a while. All right, let's spin this again. Come on, I want to give something away. Yeah. Oh, okay. Way back. So this is the first question from the way back book tag. Who are your favorite and least favorite, or who is your favorite and least favorite couple in the Wheel of Time? Oh boy, this is kind of putting me on the spot here. I really should have read these ahead of time. Favorite couple is probably Loyal and Aerith because they just support each other and I love it. And I just love Loyal. Everything about Loyal is the best. Also, the way he's sort of shy about it, that's totally how I was, and I really relate to Loyal. Least favorite couple. That one's a little trickier, but I'm gonna go with um, Fael and Perrin are the first that come to mind. The thing about them is I don't really fault either of their characters. They're both so young and so immature and so unable to communicate. But frankly, it's frustrating to read. I'm on the reread right now of The Shadow Rising, and the petty way in which they interact with each other, it's not just a one-sided thing. They both have a lot of issues, and I can't stand it. So I would say that's probably my least favorite couple that comes to mind. I'm sure there's a much worse couple that I just can't think of right now. Another great one is Pavara and Andral. What an awesome couple they make. If you call it a couple, that's awesome. Okay, spin wheel. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, okay. Well, hey, collabs are fun too to talk about. So another collab I have in the works. Let's see. So I talked about, um, well, this might be cheating, but the Wheel of Time song parody challenge that's coming up. That's been a huge collab. Matt from the Dusty Wheel and John from What Up and I have been meeting at least once a week, sometimes more, just to discuss it. We actually have a special guest that we're very excited to talk about, but we're not going to announce who that is just yet, who's going to be a judge on the show. But a lot goes behind the scenes to make these things happen for you guys. I hope you understand just how much work goes into this. Now, not to mention the people who are submitting their song parodies, they're just so excellent, and I can't wait for you guys to see them. But I'm definitely very excited about that song parody challenge. So that's an upcoming collab. I think that's fair to talk about again. Yes, it's a giveaway. Okay, now here's the problem. I don't know how I'm going to do this giveaway thing. I don't know how to enable it. I have it all set up in Streamlabs. I just don't know why it's not working. So I'm going to go here to my giveaways thing. I'm going to try to start it again. We'll see if we can get this to work. Start giveaway. Okay. But nothing pops up in chat, which tells me it's probably not working. So I don't really know how to do that. It says I need to set it up as a moderator, which I did. Hey, look, wait, it worked. Hooray! It just popped up. That means it's working. So never mind what I just said. So everyone type !raffle and let's see how this goes. This might take a second because I've got a bit of a lag here. Yes, okay. So we'll have this raffle go for, I don't know. Okay, yes, it's filling up. This is awesome. Oh, and by the way, I guess I should announce what the first prize is. So I have about 5 prizes that I can give away, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, that's weird. It's telling you tickets or something. That's cool. Hopefully you can only apply once. I hope that it doesn't allow you to do it twice. Good. Look at this. We've got like 20 people joining the raffle. This is very awesome. Okay, it's working. I'm so happy. So first prize is a hardback cover of The Gathering Storm. Now, just to be clear, this was given to me for free by somebody who didn't want it anymore. So it's a little bit used. It's got like a tiny little rip here. So I apologize for that. But hey, it's free, and I'll send it to you. And we'll give you guys just a couple more minutes. It looks like you're only able to join once, so that's good. I was worried that people would just be able to enter like 50 times. Okay, good. We'll give it just a little longer. How many people are on the stream, by the way? 43. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you being here. And thank you for people who have been giving me super chats. I really do appreciate that. It helps out a lot. Okay, I'm going to give you guys like one more minute, and then I'm going to close entries. It looks like 32 people have entered. If you want to enter the raffle for a hardback copy of The Gathering Storm, then type !raffle. Okay, I'm going to close entries very soon. 45 people viewing. Awesome. Okay, closing entries. Boom. Now I'm going to pick a winner. I really hope this works. Give it a little bit of time to catch up here. Ready? Here comes the winner. Pick a winner. Hooray, Morgan Lynn. Congratulations, Morgan Lynn. You have won the something cool, which is the Gathering Storm hardcover. So reach out to me on Discord. I will make note of this, but reach out to me on Discord and I will send this your way. Very exciting. Awesome, you guys. I'm so happy it worked. Okay, so I'm going to complete that. Go back to, oh good, okay, I can do it again later. Congrats, Morgan. Seriously, very exciting. Is Morgan in chat? Hopefully. Woo, yes. Woohoo. Congrats. I'm not looking at the camera very often. Man, Matt has got this down to a science. It probably helps to have Taylor behind the scenes. I should have Hired him for the day. Okay, so let's spin that wheel. Uh-oh, did I lose the window where I spin the wheel? Oh boy, I hope not. Okay, here we go, spin wheel. Another giveaway. Let's do another giveaway. Oh, respin. I'll send stuff wherever in the world. I'll send it anywhere, Pop Culture Fish. I'm happy to just have you here. Collabs. Okay, another collab I have in the works. Um, this is something that's super top secret, and I can't say much, but it's something related to something that the Dusty Will and I have been putting together related to Robert Jordan's notes, which I'm very excited about. That's all I'll say, but it should be a lot of fun. We're in very early stages with that, but I just love collabing with people. I don't always get the chance to do it, and lately, if it's been sort of slowing me down on my channel, I've been turning down doing more collabs. But I'm always gonna jump on the opportunity to collab with Matt from the Dusty Will or Nablus or John from Wad Up, because these guys are great, and it only gives me more visibility, which is very helpful. Not that that's the only reason I do it. I love you guys. Okay, spin the wheel. It's so hard to follow chat, do all this stuff. The way back. Okay, another question from the way back. What is an unimportant or small moment that you hope they keep for the show? I've talked about this before. I think I was on a podcast and I talked about this. I don't know that it's unimportant, but it is kind of a small moment. It's one of my absolute favorites. And it's the scene where, everyone loves when Matt sort of becomes Matt in The Dragon Reborn. I love it when he beats Gawain and Galad in a practice sword fight and all that, where he's using the quarterstaff for his first time. And all that, and I'm pretty sure that's a pretty significant moment. I really hope they keep it. But one of my favorite little moments that happens during that sequence is later when he's escaping from the tower and he's making his way through the city and his gambling is just on fire. There's a point when he thinks he's being chased by footpads, which of course are likely gray men, and he jumps up on the rooftops and he's just like running around on the rooftops, and that scene in particular, the way he's running around on the rooftops and doesn't even kind of realize how much of a weirdo he is by doing that, and then it all kind of comes crashing down literally when he fights with what I assume is the gray man, and they fall down to the stones, and the somehow the gray man has a knife in its own heart and is dead. That's just a great moment, and I really hope they keep that in. The problem with the gray men in the books is that they're explained as being scary, but they're not very scary because literally every time they're in the story, they die. They don't. I can't think of a time when a gray man actually did its job properly. They say they're like these amazing assassins from the shadow, but correct me if I'm wrong in chat, but I really don't think there's any time when a gray man shows up, at least with the three Taviran or the girls, and actually gets away with anything. I think they just get caught or killed, which is kind of unfortunate. They're not that scary. So I hope that they make the gray men more scary, and I hope that scene happens where Matt topples with the gray man on the rooftops. Spin that wheel. Hey, look, we're doing it. 25 minutes in. Thank you guys for being patient with all the technical difficulties. This has been a lot of fun. Accepted test. All right, what do we got? Who's a character you love but would hate to meet in real life? I think everyone kind of feels this way about Matt. Matt is one of those guys who's so fun to read about for me, but he doesn't seem like he's the best friend, at least the way he acts in his own head. He often ends up following through. He's got a heart of gold, but doesn't like to believe it himself. But I think Matt's kind of the easy answer. Honestly, I think characters like Gawain and Elida, and what's her name, Galena, those are awful people who I would absolutely not want to meet. Semiraj, is that the name of the Forsaken? Is another one. I mean, those are incredible characters, but I would hate to meet any of them. They seem like awful human beings, but I love them as characters. That's what makes the Wheel of Time so good. Robert Jordan is great at writing annoying people. All right, I want to answer some more chat questions. Let's get some chat questions going. Accepted test again. Okay, well, we'll do it. Who's a character from another book that would make a good warder? Oh, you think I read other books? Yeah, right. Projects. Okay, upcoming projects. Okay, so I'm actually pretty excited about this. In 2021, I'm hoping to do as many big deep dive videos as I can. And I've talked about this before. I'm always worried about, do I do really spoiler heavy ones? They tend to, I get better response because currently Wheel of Time fans on YouTube and on the internet are fans. They're not really people who are fans of the show. But I also feel this pressure to do stuff in preparation for the show. And so I'm always kind of thinking about how can I do videos that are both for the fans now and for future fans who don't know much about the show and I don't want to spoil them. It's very important to me that I don't spoil people. I really don't want to do that. So I have a bunch of different series planned. One of these series is, as you guys know, I'm doing the Weapons of the Wheel series, and I just got that started. I haven't even finished my next big video, which is the Blade Masters video, but that's coming. It's close to finished. But I have written here, let me see, where did I write it? A bunch of other series that I'm planning. Creatures of the Wheel, that includes Shadow Spawn and, Ogier and all kinds of, Chora trees, that kind of stuff, Nim. Cultures of the Wheel, obviously that's a huge one. I've got a lot of requests for that in the comments. I'm excited to do that. Maps of the Wheel, that's in part in collaboration with Nablus, who's been building these incredible maps. That's been going really well. Magic of the Wheel, and I've already kind of started this as well with the One Power. And when I say Magic of the Wheel, I don't know if that's what I'll call the series, but the idea is there are so many other magical, things that are happening in the Wheel of Time. Things like Teleron Riyadh, the World of Dreams, things like the Wolf Brothers stuff, Min's Viewings, Dark Prophecies. Like there's so many other things that I want to include. The True Power. I mean, the True Power is huge, and that's obviously very spoiler, but that's the kind of stuff that I want to do. I'm missing all the chat. I should really pay better attention to the chat. Let's just look through chat for a second here. This is a great stream. Oh, thanks. I'm so nervous. Thank you, Dana. I really appreciate that. Nynaeve, she's my favorite character in the series, but I have a feeling she'd box my ears. Nablus, I agree. I don't want to be scolded by Nynaeve, and I know I would be because, I get scolded by enough females in my own life. Yes, annoying Gawain. Love Nynaeve, but wouldn't want to meet her. I totally agree. Akil, I hope I'm saying that right. I love to meet Nynaeve. I'd just be on eggshells around her. Yeah, she just doesn't suffer fools lightly, does she? And to her, just about everyone's a fool. What country would I like to live in Ranlands? Asks Pop Culture Fish. Good question. Robert Jordan loved to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, Matt, but I think Robert Jordan liked to say, I would never want to live there. People asked him that same question. And he'd say, are you kidding? It's such a dangerous world. I wouldn't want to live there. But I think it would be actually kind of nice to be a sea folk. They seem like they have pretty nice life. And it's not for the reason you think. It's because of all the topless women. All right. Way back. What is one of your favorite funny moments from the books? Oh, geez. That's a good question. This right here. When he shouts Khan into the sky. Because, we all know that Daryl K. Sweet absolutely loved to draw things accurately to the books, and this is just so silly to me. It's very funny. All right. Collabs. Oh, I'm running out of things to talk about collab-wise. Let's see here. Look through my handy-dandy list. Oh, this isn't really a collab, but I'll talk about this. When I first started my channel, I was doing the deep dive stuff, but I was also doing what I called Wheel of Time community roundups, where I would talk about all the different content creators. That's still something I want to do eventually, but to be honest, I've put that on the back burner, and I even announced on my Discord server that I wouldn't be doing that anymore. And the reason is it's too much filler that's taking up my time when I need to be working on the deep dives, which is the stuff I really enjoy and want to do. I mean, that's the stuff that I feel like sets my channel apart from others, is the animated deep dive. So I'm trying to really focus on that. However, I said months and months ago that I would do a Wheel of Time podcasts roundup video, and I have not stopped doing that. The problem is I've been listening to so many podcasts and I've been enjoying them so much that I just keep listening to them, and I'm just not ready yet to talk about all of the amazing Wheel of Time podcasts because I keep listening to them all. And so I want to really do that justice. The sad part is some of the popular podcasts since I started the idea to do this podcast roundup, some of those podcasts have ended and a lot of new ones have sprung up. And so, eventually I will get around to doing a Wheel of Time podcasts um, roundup. But I have to say, the ones that I get stuck on the most are Weaves of the Wheel, or the Wheel Weaves, excuse me. The Wheel Weaves, so good. Will reads, I love it. There's something about listening to new readers speculate for the first time and remembering what that was like that I absolutely love. And by the way, if I don't mention your podcast, no hard feelings. It's just that these are the ones that I've been getting stuck on and haven't probably listened to yours yet. But another one that I really like is Wheel Takes with Ali and Gus. It's just so funny. It's so interesting to hear the different views of someone like Brett and Danny from the Wheel Weaves podcast and their views on the same chapters, and then hearing Ali and Gus from Wheel Takes and their views. They're so different, and they all see different things in the characters. For example, Ali just can't stand Matt, and Danny from the Will Weaves podcast, Matt is like her favorite character. So to hear that contrast, and I'm kind of listening to them all together, so fun and so great. Obviously, we've got Malkier Talks is great. Love listening to him, and I was on his podcast and had a lot of fun with him. There's just so many. But anyway, yeah, podcast. I promise that's still coming eventually. Respin. I'm just gonna call that question chat question. So thanks, Red Aja. What casting from the show has you most excited? I mean, I think this is probably everyone's answer, but Rosamund Pike, she is just perfect. She is Moraine to me, and to see her in any role, I can see Moraine, and I'm very excited about that. She has that sort of like poise and confidence, and doesn't take any crap. She's going to be great. She's also easy on the eyes, which I appreciate. Daniel Henney is another one. I know that Daniel Henney isn't the biggest actor here in the U.S., but according to Lesbian Nerdy, he's huge in Korea, and that's exciting for me to kind of get that Korean audience. It's very exciting, but not because of that reason. I'm just excited for him. He seems like he's going to be a great Lan. He is not how I pictured Lan, and I think a lot of people probably didn't picture him that way, but seeing him in that role, I think is going to be amazing, and I can't wait. I'm reading through other comments. I'm so behind on the comments. You guys are awesome. Thank you for sticking with me. Animated deep dives are sick. Best book content I've seen. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you, Pop Culture Fish. 50K busty wheel show. I will at 10K. I'll show my bust. Yeah, The Expanse. Okay, I don't know. I haven't watched The Expanse. It's on my list. Will Weaves is my reread podcast right now. Yep, it's great. What is your favorite off-screen moment that you want to see in the show? Off-screen. Oh, Stubble McShave. Thank you. Good question. Oh, there are a lot of off-screen moments. I mean, the one that comes to mind that disappointed me the most from the books is in the Fires of Heaven when Matt kills Couladin off-screen. Oh, that drives me nuts. I wanted to see that fight. And it didn't seem like lazy writing or anything like that. It seemed like Robert Jordan did that intentionally. But come on, we've got to see that fight. That's huge. All right, spin the wheel. You guys, thanks for sticking with me. This has been a lot of fun. I hope you're having fun, except to test. We'll probably go for, 10 or 15 more minutes, and then I'll just give away prizes because I have 3 or 4 more to give away, so might as well. What's a scene from the books you're most excited to see on screen? I talked about a lot of things, but most excited, I am very much in the Let Barney Blow camp. For me, when I read that scene with Matt blowing the horn in The Great Hunt, it was like such an incredibly epic moment. And the way the fog rolls in and things seem to go in slow motion, and you can just hear the clear sound of the horn as these heroes ride in the fog. Like, to me, that has got to be the thing I'm most excited to see. And if they remove the horn completely, or especially if they remove that scene in Falm, that's going to be very disappointing to me. I think a lot of people at first were speculating that we'd see that in season 1, but I don't think that's the case. I think season 1 is going to be ending in Faldara or near Faldara. It's possible that the horn could be blown, and that could be what stops Tarwin's Gap. I could see that happening. I would be a little bit disappointed if that's the case, because the Great Hunt is a big part of the story, and they need to lose the horn and then find the horn. I feel like that's a big deal. But, they can do it in different ways. They could just be trying to get Matt's dagger back. But anyway, we'll see how that works out. I am very excited, though, to see that scene. Let Barney blow. Nabla says, someone should make a video about that moment and the lead up to it. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Nate. Let's get on it. We're working on that right now, if people didn't get the joke. Okay, the way back. Let's see. What is the moment from the Wheel of Time that makes you cry or tear up? You know, for me, it's when Rand goes through the columns in Ruidian, however you say that. That scene to me is so beautifully written. It's so beautifully tragic. The story of the Aiel is amazing. And as someone who grew up religious and is still pretty religious, the cultural stuff that happens with the Aiel and the way that they feel like they have to stay true to their covenants, but they don't entirely know what their covenants are, and there's a lot of lost information from the past. To me, that all really resonates, and to feel that sadness of, you know, the moments in those scenes where some of the characters are treated like they're being outcast from a cult is very sad to me. And you know, I've seen things like that happen in my own life, and that's very sad. Didn't mean to get too serious here, but to me, that scene is probably the one that makes me tear up the most. It's just so beautifully written, so tragic, and I just think Robert Jordan's a genius. It was absolutely incredible. I cannot believe how little we've seen the giveaway thing come up. Question in chat. Okay, yes, let Barney blow. I agree, everybody. I may have already answered a bunch of questions. When's the next battle video coming? Good question. That's something that Nablus and I are working on. A big thing that's holding us up there is we want to create a lot of the maps for it, so that's a big deal. But then also, you know, like I say, I have such a backlog of videos I'm trying to make for my own channel. These collabs sometimes get third or fourth tier for me. So, you know, it is coming. It's something I'm very excited about, and we are working on it. Good question. I don't see any other questions, so we'll spin again. The way back. Yeah, let's spin again. Come on. I want to get a giveaway. We'll spin until we get a giveaway. Or I could just do a giveaway, but where's the fun in that? Giveaway. Exactly. Giveaway. Whatever. The way back. Fine. I'll answer a way back question. What is your favorite quote in the Wheel of Time? Oh, geez. I mean, this is hard because some of these questions are things I think about all the time, like favorite scenes. And some of these questions are not things I think about. And so I can't just go, oh, that's my favorite quote. There are probably 1,000 quotes from the books that I could categorize as my favorite. The one that comes to mind, and probably because I made a video using this, is just the opening paragraph of every book. The Wheel of Time turns and ages come and pass. I love that, how he sets it all up, the way he builds the whole thing. Awesome. And so that's probably my favorite quote. But that's, I feel like, kind of a cop-out. I don't know. It's time to toss the dice is another great one. I just can't think right now of all the good quotes. Come on, giveaway, which is upcoming. The blue one is the giveaway one. Way back, cheats. I'm like Matt over here from the Dusty Wheel, just spinning the same thing over and over and over. Respin. Oh, come on. Projects, upcoming projects. Okay, well, let's talk about that. I talked about the roundups. By the way, something you probably know this, but in my Discord channel, I have a progress bar thing. What do you call it? I have a progress bar thing in my Discord where you can see kind of the progress of the different videos that I'm working on. And if I had that up right now, I could tell you what I'm working. Oh, I do. Let me look at it really quick. I can't show it because I'm not organized enough. But, looks like a ton of people have chatted with me in Discord that I've missed. Sorry. Okay, yeah. See, so I have a bunch of, like a long list of things that I'm working on. Battle of Falm videos there. Oh, one of the things, this is something I'm very excited about. So I've talked to Matt at the Dusty Wheel about this. He's given me permission to use the article he wrote for thegreatblight.com recently about all of the changes that we know of that are going to be happening in the TV show. I find that the Wheel of Time community, the general Wheel of Time community, not amazing people like you who, you know, watch my channel and the Dusty Wheel and really are in the know, but just like general people on Facebook who are Wheel of Time fans but don't really know much, these people really love to hear and hate to hear about the changes. And it's just kind of like a hot topic. And I want to do more TV show related discussion and speculation. I want to be part of that conversation. So I'm absolutely going to be making a video, maybe a two-parter because there's a lot to talk about just all of the changes we know of so far. And I'm going to be doing a lot of speculating and stuff, but I want to kind of get my voice out there because, man, I love talking about the TV show. Who doesn't? We're all so excited about it. And so that's something that I plan on doing in the near-ish future because I think it will go over very well. It'll be helpful for my channel, but also because it's something I want to be a part of. So, and yeah, the Brandon Sanderson progress bars, that's exactly what inspired me to do this. So if you go to my Up Progress Bars channel in my Discord server, you can just see a long list of all the different projects in my mind that I've written down. There's probably a lot more that aren't written down, and it shows progress. So like right now, I have early February planned for my Blade Masters video, which I'm getting close to mid-February, so I may need to change that, but I'm about 50% through that. But that includes script writing, recording the voiceover, getting it all kind of edited together. Then the hard part is piecing all of the assets and stuff together for like a complete video, and that's where I'm at now. So it'll go quick. That I should say that's not the hard part. The easy part is piecing it all together. The hard part is finding everything, getting all the pieces. That's what takes me forever. The script, the assets, the photos, the art, etc., the music. Once all that's together, then I just organize it, and that's the stuff I'm fast at and good at. So that's the stuff I like. So is the sound disappearing? I hope not. You guys still hear me? Okay. Hopefully, sometimes I accidentally get excited and disconnect my thing. Okay. Come on, you guys. We've got to do more giveaways. What is going on? This is just sad. Let me see live chat again. Accepted test. Look, I have to respect the wheel. The wheel weaves, if you know what I mean. Okay, what's a scene from the books you're most... I already read that. What are your favorite and least favorite book covers? You know, it's funny. I've talked quite a few times about how I don't like the Eye of the World book cover, or I didn't when I was first introduced to the series. I actually really do like the Eye of the World cover. It's grown on me a lot. But at the time that it was given to me, I was like, this is cheesy. It looked more like a romance novel or something. I mean, I was only like 13, so I didn't know. Oh, Daniel, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And to see you here is quite an honor. You know, Daniel's really the one who... I reached out to him quite a while before I started my channel. I was like, hey, you want to do something together? And he was nice enough to respond. Now I'm realizing a lot of people do that to YouTubers, and I'm so thankful that he even took the time to respond to me. So thank you, Daniel. I really do appreciate that. But I have to say, when I first started my first video, I sent like a rough draft to him with a robotic voice in it. And I said, hey, Daniel, what do you think of this? Should I use my own voice for this? And I was very hesitant to record my own voice. And Daniel was like, what? This is a video you made? This is really great. And he really kind of gave me the confidence to post my first video because I was honestly nervous. I didn't think it was any good. And so he's like, but you absolutely have to include your own voice. You need to make yourself a part of the channel. And so I took that to heart. And, you know, look, I'm doing a live stream face to face, which I don't enjoy doing this. This makes me very nervous. But thank you, Daniel, for encouraging me to do that. I really do appreciate that. And thank you for the super chat. I'm so thankful. Now, as far as my beard, how do you grow a magnificent beard like me? Well, it's all editing. It's all visual effects. This is not real. This is a mask. To be honest, you just quarantine yourself for a year and don't shave. And it's not that magnificent. I have a lot of beard oil and stuff in it, but it's actually quite sparse, and I'm always disappointed that it's not better. Anyway, thanks again, Daniel. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that people like my voice, too, because I think it's... I'm one of those nerds who just likes to talk about the Wheel of Time all the time, and I think my voice is nasally and annoying, so I'm glad you guys like it. The microphone probably helps filter it quite a bit. Let's spin that wheel again. Sorry, chat. Your first video was amazing. One of the best WOT videos on the entire platform. Still mean that one. Thank you, Daniel. Ugh, man, so awesome. Thank you. Now, if I could just get your subscribers, even half of them, I'd be very happy. One day, someday. Okay, chat Q&A. What's another chat question that has been asked? Where do I find your Discord? Good question. I don't know. I will post a link to it in the description of this video after the video is over. I apologize that it's not there now, but I will add that. You should be able to join. To be honest, my Discord is pretty much dead. Basically no action going on in there. There are much better Wheel of Time Discords if you want to discuss the books. But if you want to see the progress and occasionally get announcements from me about what's going on, please join my Discord. Yeah, what is it about hearing your own voice? It's the worst. I've definitely gotten used to it. I mean, you know, I spend all day at work editing videos, and I listen to a lot of voices as I'm editing. As a matter of fact, sometimes I'll be like listening to the radio and I'll hear an announcer voice and I'll be like, wow, that guy's voice, that guy has no idea who I am that I'm hearing on the radio, but I have spent hours of my life editing his voice for some video that I did at work. And so I kind of feel like I know what a good voice should sound like, and then I hear my own, and it's like, oh, that's the worst. But anyway, so I've gotten used to it now. Over the last year, as I've been doing my own channel, I record my voice. I add a lot of filters to it to kind of clean it up, and then I can stand it at least. It's not as bad as it once was. Yep, lock yourself away, Daniel. That's the only way. Just, don't go out in public and um, focus all of your effort on growing that beard. All right, upcoming for those who may be new to the live stream means giveaway. Finally, we've got a giveaway. It took long enough. Okay, so let me figure out how to do this again. I'm going to go to giveaways, start giveaway. It should pop up in the chat in a second. As soon as it pops up in the chat, you can start typing !raffle. Lauren, you have a voice for voiceover work and you should do it. Yeah, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Okay, hey, look, it's up. It's in the chat. So everyone start typing !raffle. I want to make sure that this works. If I start to see it pop in here, hey, it's working. Okay, good. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to join the raffle. The giveaway this time, and I was gonna talk to Rob Christensen, I said that wrong. Rob Christensen. I was going to talk to him about this ahead of time, but I didn't. But this is a big one. Rob sells through his wife's website. He sells a custom-made leather dice cup with Pips dice from like Matt's Dice. And so I'm going to purchase one of those and I will send it to our lucky winner. And this is kind of a big one. Now, correct me, Rob, if it doesn't exist, if like this isn't in your store anymore, let me know soon, because if it isn't, we'll have to choose something else. But that was my plan, was to purchase that because I think it's really cool and I wanted to give that away to somebody. So if you're still here, Rob, maybe confirm. You got it. It's good. Okay, good. So I'm going to purchase that and ship it to one of you lucky winners. It's super cool. I should have prepared some sort of image of that, but I don't have it. But it's super cool. It's like custom leather dice cup. It says, and I'm going to screw it up, but it says time to toss the dice in the old tongue, Dovier, whatever, Saigon. It says it like inscripted on the leather cup. And then it has little wooden dice with the pips. And then it also has like the dice with the crowns and stuff. They're so cool. I may buy one for myself too, because they're just super awesome. I know, it's just like a cool collector's item. I play lots of games. I don't know if you can see behind me in this office that I'm in. This used to be our game room until quarantine, and I made it into my office. But we have a custom game table, and we have so many games. And my wife and I go to board game conventions every year. We just love board games so much. So we'll be using these dice for sure. Okay, so I've got, let's see, 35 people. Okay, this is a big one. Let's keep going. Anyone else? Maybe that's everyone. Who all is watching? Hey, 56 concurrent viewers. Thanks everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. And thank you for your support. I hope that you've all subscribed to my channel. I hope that you like this video. That kind of helps boost the visibility. Live streams don't tend to do very well on the YouTube algorithm, but I will keep this up because, hey, it's fun. Okay, anyone else want to join the raffle? It looks like basically everyone's joined, so I'm going to hit close entries. Boom. Okay, so we got 35 people. 1 out of 35 of you is going to be winning a pretty freaking cool dice cup. Ready, set, pick a winner. Hey, Steve BYU. Congratulations, Steve BYU. You are the winner. And if BYU actually means that you go to Brigham Young University or did go to Brigham Young University, how cool is that? Because I teach there. Steve BYU has won something cool, which is the dice cup. And you know what else is nice is I can easily ship this to you because you probably, if you go to BYU, live very nearby me, which is nice. But congratulations, Steve BYU. I hope that you're still here. I mean, I would assume you are since you just joined the raffle. Yes, awesome. Congrats. And thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Okay, let's spin that wheel again. How we're doing on time? Look at this. This has almost been an hour. I think we'll probably cut it off at the hour mark, but I will do 2 or 3 more giveaways. Accepted test, boy. Okay, I'm glad that I'm getting through these because I never was going to post it's too much to do. What are your favorite and least favorite book covers? I already said that. What's a location in the Wheel of Time you'd like to visit? I feel like I already answered that in the way back. Didn't I already answer that? Oh no, a location I'd like to visit. I mean, the White Tower. It would be awesome to see the White Tower in all its glory. Also, Ruidian. pre-Rand while it's still like a foggy city would be really cool to see. I wouldn't love to go to the Io Waste, but Ruidion would be really cool. Okay, spin again. Let's spin more. I'm talking too much. Congrats, Steve. I mean, it's fitting that Steve should win. Okay, future project. This is something that I haven't talked about to anybody. I have been in the process of trying to create an updated logo. When I started my channel, I don't consider myself a great designer. I consider myself a decent animator, but design and like font choice and color and all that is something that doesn't always come well to me. And so I've always wanted to create like a good logo. And the reason I want to create that good logo is because I want merchandise that I can give away to people and offer to my patrons and sell if you want it. But I want to have merchandise that has, like a t-shirt that has my name, or one of those cool frosty mugs, like the Dusty Will frosty mug that I have back there. Or, I want to be able to be involved with that kind of stuff. And so the plan is, thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. You can tell I'm getting more comfortable and more excited as I go. I'm like more willing to just shoot the breeze. It just takes a little bit getting used to it, but I'm having a good time. Anyway, what I was saying is I've been wanting to have an updated logo that looks really cool on a t-shirt or a mug or a hat or a dice cup or whatever, right? And so I'm in the process of designing that. I've asked Shansani, who's a great designer, to help. I've also asked TreeX Hugger to help, and we've kind of gone down that road a little bit. We're still not quite final. The current logo, where it's at, I like it a lot, but I realized it really doesn't say Wheel of Time. It's basically unraveling the pattern, and it's all cracked like a shattered piece of glass, and it looks really cool, but it doesn't say Wheel of Time. And so I'm trying to think about how I can incorporate some sort of Wheel of Time thing into it. So anyway, that's still a part of this progress. However, once that is finished and that logo is revealed, and I'll probably do a logo reveal because that's what I do. I animate logos for a living. So I'll probably do some sort of cool logo reveal video, and then I will offer merchandise, and I'll be giving stuff away to people. As a matter of fact, I'm also planning, and as some of the giveaways for today, I'm going to be giving away a t-shirt with my logo on it. The problem is that hasn't been designed yet, so that will have to be sent in the future when that's finished, but that's a work in progress. Whew, I took too long to say that. Let's spin the wheel. Respin. Okay, if we hit respin again, that's going to be a giveaway. Hooray, it's another giveaway. Okay, so what is the giveaway this time? It is a hardback copy of New Spring. Hope that's exciting for some of you. This one is actually in a little bit better condition than the Gathering Storm. However, it is also used. This was given to me for free by somebody who didn't want it anymore. So it is not in the best shape, but hey, it's a hardback cover or copy of New Spring, which I don't actually own. I mean, I own this now, but I'm going to be giving it away. I only have a paperback version of this book. So anyway, pretty excited to share this with you guys. So, Corey, thank you. I would love to get your feedback on my logo. I appreciate that. So let's do another giveaway. I should have had this started while I was talking about it. Look at me being start giveaway. Okay, hopefully this should pop up in chat pretty soon. Let's see. Can you guys see it there? Is it popping in? Entry open, it says. Hooray. Okay, start typing raffle. This is the hardback copy of New Spring right here. Again, it's not in the best quality shape, but it'll look great on your shelf with those awesome Juniper book covers if you buy those. This is probably a little bit harder to find, maybe, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, join that raffle. We'll give you guys a few minutes to do that. While we're waiting, I'm just going to spin again. Because why not? This is going really well. Thanks again, everybody. Projects, upcoming projects. I don't know. What else have I got going on? So many things that I'm excited about. I want to do like theory videos, and I want to do all these different series. I talked about doing like Creatures of the Wheel of Time. I'm very excited to do kind of what I want to do is take the Eye of the World glossary and literally go through the glossary and make a very short video defining just about everything you can think of. Things like Children of the Light, White Cloaks, False Dragon, all of the things that are probably likely going to be said out loud in episodes of the TV show that newcomers to the show won't have a clue what they are. And if you're a first-time reader, I know some people kind of don't like to do this, but when you're a first-time reader, often you go back to the glossary to be like, what is Children of the Light or whatever? And so what I want to do is a bunch of very short videos, kind of like wiki pages for each of these individual things, that kind of define things without spoilers for new viewers of the TV show. That's the plan. And so then when the time comes for the TV show to come out and I start reviewing TV show episodes, which I hope to do, I'll have these little clips that I've already built that I can pop in and say, what is a white cloak here? Well, here, this is what the glossary says. What is Shatter Logoth? Pop in that. Talk about the history of Manetheren when that comes up, that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping to do that. Okay, how many people have we got entered? We've got 29 users entered, so not as many as last time. Either people are dropping off, which I understand. It's been a long stream. But I'll give you guys 1 or 2 more seconds to I think everyone's joined the raffle at this point, right? Let's just pick a winner. Close entries. Pick a winner. Hey, Pop Culture Fish, congratulations. You win the new spring novel. And you were worried that you're in the EU? Don't worry about it. I will ship this to you. I'll figure out a way. Just reach out to me on Discord. And by the way, Steve BYU, if you're still here, reach out to me on Discord or Twitter or somewhere so that we can get your details so that I can send you your prize. But anyway, yeah, congratulations. You deserve it. You earned it through a wonderful random generator. Congrats. You could do a video on how a redheaded person manages to live in the desert. Yeah, I actually grew up in Tucson, Arizona, and I lived in the desert and didn't even realize that it was a problem. Now, as an adult who is a little bit overweight and sweaty, that would be miserable. But at the time, as a kid, I loved it. I would run around in Tucson during the summer without shoes on the hot asphalt. And I got to be a really fast runner as a kid because I didn't want to touch the ground. It was so hot. I mean, you could literally cook eggs on the sidewalk, like people say. It was so hot. And so I spent most of my summers on a bike or running around barefoot, or most of the time in a swimming pool. And I was on the swim team, and that was a lot of fun. So the way that gingers live in the desert is by having swimming pools. Congratulations again, Pop Culture Fish. I'm going to complete that. All right, we're getting down to the end, so I'll probably spin 3 more times and then do 2 more giveaways. Oh, here's another giveaway. All right, so this next giveaway is going to be a Unraveling the Pattern frosted mug. That does not exist yet because, as I said, my logo has not been finalized, but once it is, you will get an Unraveling the Pattern frosted mug, or mug of your choice. If you don't like the frosted mug, we could do another mug choice. So let me start this up. Start giveaway. It should pop up in chat again. Bye, MK. Thank you for joining. You're writing a song for the song parody, I hope? That's awesome. All right. Yeah, beer mug. So whatever kind of mug that you guys prefer that I can throw my logo onto when the time comes, that will be the next prize. Mugs. Yeah, got to collect them all. Got to catch them all, right? It's interesting that it's telling some people they have tickets. I don't know what that's about. I need to figure out how to disable that maybe, but I think it's just saying you have 1 entry maybe. I don't know. Love your show, sir. Oh, thank you so much. I really hope I win this. I hope you do too, Malkier Talks. You need to complete your collection. We'll make your frosty mugs. Yes, thank you, Rob. I would appreciate that. That's something I also need to work out, is how I'm going to make my own merch. But I know there are some great people in the community who can help me with that, so I'm not too worried about it. But thank you, Rob. I will definitely reach out. All right, people are still entering, so I'm just going to kind of give you guys a minute. Oh, look, it seems like it bumped up a little bit. More people entered this time. I guess people didn't want New Spring. Is that what it was? No one wanted New Spring? Well, that's okay. A frosty mug is pretty cool. Frosted mug. You just got a Dusty Wheel mug, Glenn, the hippie. Awesome. Yeah, it's almost like a status symbol at this point, having a Dusty Wheel mug. Okay. Are we ready? I think we're good. Ready? I'm going to close entries and pick a winner. Here we go. Boop. Stephen Gibbons. Hey, a person I actually know in person just won a Dusty Wheel mug. How awesome is that, Stephen? Stephen is a good friend of mine. He and his brother Robert are great friends of mine. We actually had another YouTube channel we were doing together. We've even done little podcasts that have never seen the light of day about the Wheel of Time together. Congratulations, Stephen. I promise there was no nepotism or anything like that. It's literally a random generator. But congrats, Stephen Gibbons. You deserve it, man. You're awesome, and I appreciate your support on the channel. We also play video games together quite a bit. As a matter of fact, I need to hit you up, Stephen. We got to play some more Demon's Souls soon. It's been a lot of fun. Congrats, man. Hope you're still here. I got to see you celebrate in chat so I know you won. It makes it a little easier when I know where these people live. I can literally just take it to your house. That's very nice. Actually, that's funny. When I first got my Dusty Wheel mug, it was the first time that Matt was sort of sending them out to people who had been on his show. And I actually met up with Taylor. We met at like a movie theater parking lot that was kind of between our houses, because Matt and I live like maybe an hour away from each other. And so I actually met Taylor and saw Taylor's face before it was cool. Congrats, Steven. Seriously, you deserved it, man. Okay, let's do 2 more spins and then we'll call it good. Thank you guys again for all of your support. I know I've said that 1,000 times, but I'm just so thankful. Projects, I've talked enough about myself and my projects. Collabs, I've talked a lot about that too. I am planning on doing a collab, which is long in the distant future because I've got so many things on my plate. But Rebecca from Reading the Pattern reached out and she wants to do a collab. And I'm very excited to do that. Something dealing with probably gender in the Wheel of Time, which I'm very excited about. But also, I'm a little scared to write that script on my own. So I'm very excited to get some help with that. So that'll be fun. Okay, let's spin this wheel again. The way back. Okay, good. I haven't done that for a bit. What was a theory that I had while reading that was wrong? Well, look, the same theory that just about everyone has when reading. Mazrim Taim is Demandred. I still stand by it. I think it was a mistake that Robert Jordan sort of changed that after he had written Lord of Chaos. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Matt, it seems to me like at the time that Lord of Chaos was written, Mazrim Taim was supposed to be Demandred. Maybe not. Maybe that's just my opinion. But I actually, of all the things I hope they change for the show, I hope they make Mazrim Taim Demandred. Now, I know that would disappoint a lot of people because of Shara. To me, Shara is overcomplicated, and to bring it in like the end of the final act, to me, it doesn't work very well in a TV show. It's too much of a cop out, I guess. I don't know what the right term is. So I actually hope that in the show, Demandred and Mazrim Taim are the same. I'm sticking with that. That's my theory that I had that I like. I know I said I wasn't going to spin anymore, but I like spinning this thing. It's fun. Got to keep spinning. Collabs. I think I've talked about all my collabs. I mean, I'm always working on little things for people. I've been doing some logo animations for The Way of the Leaf, which I enjoy. That's been a lot of fun. I do collabs with almost anybody who reaches out. I'm willing to at least do something. I can't always promise that I'll be quick about it, but if you reach out to me, I do enjoy working with people and I love just being a part of this community. That doesn't mean that I'm going to commit to everything. At this point, I'm so swamped with everything. I kind of made a mistake of over-promising in some cases, so I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious about that, but still, I do like collaborating with all of you, and so if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Also, some of you, like Glenn the hippie, reach out to me through Twitter if you have questions. I know some people are wanting to start their own channel or they're interested in starting their own podcast. I may not have much good advice to offer, but I'm willing to offer the very little advice that I do have. Whoa, Marcus, $50 or 50 sec. I don't know what that is, but thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. What uncasted character are you most curious about getting cast? I mean, it's got to be Ishmael. I know a lot of people don't love the whole Ishmael Basilmon thing. I love it. I can't wait to see how that all plays out. I like the over monologuing that Ishmael does. That's so funny to me. And it's because he's insane. You don't really realize that in the first few books that he's insane because of the true power. But I hope they really ramp that up. I want him to be like overly monologue-ish. I think it's funny and cool. Jennifer Wood, thank you so much for $20. I really appreciate that support. You don't even have a question to go along with it, but I'll answer a question if you want me to. Let's do one more giveaway. I'm done spinning the wheel. That was really fun. Let me go complete the giveaway here. Start giveaway. Okay, so this last giveaway is for once you guys see it in there, you can type in Swedish krona. Cool. Thank you seriously so much, Marcus and Jennifer, for your donations. I really do appreciate that. Every little bit helps, and I promise these donations aren't just going into my wallet. They're going into my channel. They're going to help with paying for some of the prizes that I'm giving away today. So I really do appreciate any little help that you guys are willing to offer. It really helps me out. Please consider joining my Patreon. Even if it's just $1 a month, it helps me a lot, and it helps me feel supported. And I'll always share things on Patreon first before I share them with the world. So okay, yes, good. So this last prize, this is another thing that doesn't exist yet, but going along with my logo, once it's finished, I'll be putting that on some t-shirts. And so this last prize is an Unraveling the Pattern t-shirt with the updated logo. So some of you who hit raffle and you're like, oh, a t-shirt, boo. Well, sorry, that's what it is. That's the last prize. Hey, it's still free stuff. Awesome. Okay. Well, I still see some stuff coming in, so we'll wait just a little bit longer. I'm gonna do this giveaway and then probably close up shop. So thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're doing here. Please subscribe. I hate having to say that. I hate that the YouTube part of YouTube where I have to say things like please like and comment and subscribe. But the truth is, it really does help, especially with these sort of smaller channels like mine. I'm kind of excited that over the course of the last year, if I eliminate Daniel Green and Brandon Sanderson, I'm basically the third largest Wheel of Time YouTube channel, and I'm very thankful for that. And it's all because of you guys and your support. So thank you for that. We've got Nablus, who I'm going to catch up to eventually. The Dusty Wheel, Matt, he's doing a great job. And if he were releasing scripted content like I am, he'd be way higher. And he's talked to me about how streaming isn't the best for subscribers. So if you aren't subscribed to Matt at the Dusty Wheel, please subscribe to him. It really helps him out. His live streams are such a joy to be a part of. And you guys, I'm just so excited about the Wheel of Time. As you can tell, I love it. I love making content. I love making videos. If I wasn't making Wheel of Time videos, I'd be making some other video for some other YouTube channel. But the Wheel of Time is the thing I love to do. And so I'm just going to keep at it. And let's hope that the show goes well and that I can skyrocket to the moon. Let's pick a winner, shall we? Pick a winner. Corey Lansdale, you deserve it, man. Corey, congratulations. You get the non-existent but soon to be existing Unraveling the Pattern t-shirt. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You deserve it. I'm just waiting for the chat to catch up and confirm that that you got it. Yay, Corey. Yeah, okay. People are starting to see that he won. Congrats, Corey. This has been fun. I'm not going to live stream too often, but you know what? 5,000 is a huge milestone. And the truth is, I'm almost to 5,500. I'm at like 5,452 or something. So thank you. I love you all. Have a wonderful remaining Saturday. I got to go actually be a dad and take care of my kids now. You guys are all awesome. And if I can figure out how to end the stream, I will do that. I might be sitting here blankly for a second. Thank you again for your donations. Love you all.